Right. I sit on a board with JP Morgan Chase and their Advancing Black Pathways program with some of the most powerful, influential people of color today. And there's a real agenda of fixing a problem. But the agenda was started, and there's a real attempt for solution. There's a real attempt to give understanding. So when you're on that side of the conversation, because of your reach, you got to pick and choose how you're using it and where your impact can be felt most. Because you can't do it for everything and to everything. You just can't. Like ultimately, I didn't sign up to save the world, right? Like I'm a comedian. I just want to be funny. But I wanted to do movies, and
that's what you thought. That's what I
thought. Like, God, that's what I'm doing, guys, and this is my job. And now the discovery comes within your education, and understanding of where you are and who you're around. You're like, oh fuck, this is changing. Shit is getting different now. I see another side. I see another vision.
You're affecting the bottom line. You're affecting the bottom line. You're shifting the bottom line.
And that's where the motivation and the inspiration comes from.
Got it.
That's where the health and wellness comes from. That's where to take care of yourself, understand yourself, put work into you. That's where all of that stuff comes from. So when you look at it as, oh, Kev is just on social media at times being positive. He's always doing these motivational. Where's the funny? Guys, I can be funny. We know that. But you don't understand the impact that it can have to some people that truly do need a piece of get up. A piece of come on. Today is going to be a great day because you got to make it one. Little things like that go so far with some people. Some people don't have that.
They need it.
When you're a person that gets that and understands that, and that's driven by hopefully inspiring or hopefully motivating, then you're a part of a change. You're a part of a change, and as you see that, you got to learn to move shit out the way. Because there's negative conversation I get all the time.
Yeah, you gonna get that.
You get bullshit all the time about what you're not, what you're going to be, what you should be, what you can't be, and you got to move it.
Everything that they wouldn't do, they're trying to talk you off of it or trying to hate on you about it because they couldn't do it.
You can't get into the conversation of others.
Right.
That's even too much energy.
Too much.
I don't have the time to do that. I don't have the time to get into the conversation of other people who have no impact or effect on my life.
Right.
This is what I've learned. What I've learned is that I drive me. Right. And if I let other people get in the way of me, then I'm just doing myself a disservice.
It'll be catastrophic.
It's not only catastrophic, it's game breaking and damaging to the journey. So I'm on a live. Can I do my live? Talk to my friends, son.
He said, listen, I need to talk too.
My son, he just, listen, my space.
He turned it up.
It's his
He turned it up,
space.
man. He turned it up.
My son, literally, he'll come in my office and he'll stand and look at me for a minute and just sing. He don't want to do nothing but sing to me. But that's it. Look,
I just want to sing my song.
He's going to sing Girls in the Bus.
Let him sing a song.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good job, man. Go get that in your headbutt. Go give me a headbutt. That's what I said. Give me a headbutt. All right. I'll see you later then. Peace.
Not right now. Not right now.
All right. Love you. All right. Here, look, I'm talking. Can I finish this? Say hi.
What's up? What's up, Kens? What's up, Kens?
Boom. He want a headbutt.
Uh-oh.
All right. Love you, man.
Kev, why comedy? What did comedy speak to you? How did it speak to you? Why did you choose comedy?
I chose comedy because it was natural. It's what I truly had a love for, and it was an outlet. It was a form of expression. It was a way to be myself like I've never been able to be. You know, I was confined. I could never really, let all this shit out. Yeah, you had some street corners and some friends on the step that you could get it, but this was some creative that I was able to tap into that was just different. I got to be creative. I got to sit and create, and that right there, that's a muscle, man. That's a muscle that when you get the flex, you fall in love with. To know that you said you were going to do something and did it. I want to make a joke about blah, blah, blah. I got to figure it out. Oh, shit, I did it. It worked. I fell in love with that. I fell in love with being able to make people laugh. I fell in love with being able to find out how to be myself. That's what comedy did. Comedy showed me how to be myself. That's the dope thing about it.
Is it, let me ask you a question. Of course, let's take aside, let's take aside your wife, your children, you know what I mean? Is it the greatest love affair you had in your life?
I'm on cloud 9 about learning the real definition of love on the highest level. The true definition of family and marriage. I could say, okay, I'm almost done. I will get them in a second. I think that the craziest thing for me was respecting those things. Like, at a young age, when you get married, you're doing it, but do you really understand what it means? Do you really understand what you're building? And I don't think some people do. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I can raise my hand and take responsibility for myself. I didn't understand the true definition of it, and I wasn't ready for it.
The idea is what you jumped into. The responsibility you didn't accept.
Right. The idea. I got a ring. Ooh, you got a ring. This is dope. We're holding hands. We married. Right. Cool. Right. But I wasn't ready for the responsibility.
Responsibility. There you go.
And when time came again, and opportunity for me to do it again and embrace it, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it right. Still struggling with myself because I got so many journeys that I'm on. I'm embarking on another journey while being on another journey, while being in the middle of another fucking journey. I'm all over the place. I'm not truly focused. So that smack in the back of the fucking head that I got within the possibility of fucking up yet another marriage and being responsible for it was one that made me sit down. Sit down, nigga. Sit down, Kevin.
Right.
Sit down and look at yourself in the mirror for a second and talk to you. This is right now we in a place where the fingers is pointing back to you, and how comfortable are you going to be with that? How many times are you going to be okay with that? I can't do that anymore. You got to grow the fuck up. So in me understanding that and me saying grow the fuck up, all right, well, what do you do to do that? Well, you can't talk. Words are easy. Words are extremely easy because they just come out your mouth and they flow. Action's always hard. So when it came time to step up and give my wife action, give true examples of change, give true examples of commitment, give true examples of compromise, communication, I had to work. I had to put the same effort and energy that I had into this craft and into this passion to succeed in these things into my household. And that for me was the best thing that ever happened to me. And this is what I mean when I say you gotta be okay with fucking being flawed.
Yeah.
You gotta be okay with taking responsibility and owning up to your shit. Don't look for nobody else to give you anything or to point you in said direction,
right,
or to make you feel this way or that. You got to be able to check your fucking self. And if you can't do that, you're never going to grow.
Right.
So all of the shit that happened, all of that shit could happen, but if I wasn't ready to take responsibility for it, then I would still be the same guy.
Right.
I would still be making the same decisions. I got to a point where I said I have to do better. So it was I was married to my career and I was dating my family.
That's the realest. That's the realest. That's the realest.
I was married to my fucking career.
Dating your family.
And I was dating my family.
Ooh.
So I'm giving this career all these fucking hours and energy, and I gotta get it. 14 hours, 15 hours. And then when it was time to be with my family, all right, guys, let's go to dinner. Let's go here. Let's go to a movie family night. The weekend. Okay, guys, I'm coming back for 3 days. I'll be here. Got you. But then I gotta go back. I gotta get out. I gotta go back.
Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing real quick. Let's do the thing.
Family thing. Let's go.
Family thing. Family thing time.
So you don't.
What tools are you using right now to avoid the pitfalls that you've actually fell in before? What tools have you obtained?
You have to understand the definition of priority and prioritizing. You know what I mean? Hold on, that's them telling me to hear. Oh, I can't end it like this. It's a great conversation. Man,
It's all good.
hey, tell security to tell them I'm coming out now. I'm finishing up the interview. All right, tell them to tell them. What I had to do was understand the true definition of priority, right? And I had to be present. So I said, you know what? I'm going to prioritize, and I'm going to make sure that I commit to giving the time. I'm going to make sure that I commit to being present and being around. So, the partying and the clubbing and the lifestyle that once was the attraction and the need is of no more. You got to grow the fuck up. I'm 40 years old. I don't want to be the old nigga in the club in the back.
Right, baby girl.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy. I shouldn't be that guy. I don't want to. I got to check out. Where am I hanging out?
I tapped out. Yeah, I tapped out.
Where am I hanging out at?
It's a young man's game. It's a young man's game.
And it's at some point in time, you gotta hit that mat and say, all right, I've had enough. Okay. So I got to a place where I said, I'm okay with having enough.
Got it.
I'm okay. I did it. I experienced it, and I'm thankful for the experiences that I've had and the things that I've done. What am I searching for? What's the search and find? And is that search and find worth this shit?
And guess what? No. In addition to that, the search and find ain't where you've been going. How about that?
No, it's not on the same path. It's not on the same direction. And I made a couple U-turns, man. I'm tired of the U-turn. You're going fast in the direction. You gotta go. Oh shit! I gotta go back, and then you gotta turn back around again to get back where you were going. So I'm still a work in progress. I'm in no way, shape, or form a perfect individual. I am working on me, but I will tell you that I'm proud.
I was about to ask you, are you fine with you?
I'm proud, man. I'm proud of the work that I'm putting in. I'm proud of the new levels of discovery that I'm reaching, and I'm proud of the understanding that I have for family, the understanding that I have for marriage, for creating what has never been associated with my last name.
Got it.
This didn't exist. This doesn't exist. With Hart, this doesn't exist. We don't have mom, dad. We don't have house. We don't have dinners every night. We didn't talk. That didn't exist. It's a broken household, and that's what it was, and that's what it was supposed to be.
And you didn't have the information even how to achieve it.
Not at all. So now that I'm in a place to break that chain and create something different, I'm giving my kids a different understanding of what family is, of what values and commitment are, that they can follow. I'm trying to create new for this next generation. I'm doing my job. If I didn't do my job, then I'm putting them in a position to repeat what the fuck I just did. So you got to do your part. Like I said, I'm doing mine. I'm thankful. I'm blessed to be doing it, and I'm truly, truly thankful for the ability to really realize. You know what I mean? To wake up and realize. I'm saying, Kev, is you. Yeah.
What's been the biggest trauma from your childhood? What's been the biggest trauma for you to shake from your childhood that you haven't, that you're struggling with?
I'll keep calling. Listen, my daughter gonna. keep calling me, she waiting. So I'm gonna give you this one. I gotta run outside. The biggest,
I got give me that one last one. What's the biggest thing? What's been the biggest trauma for you?
The biggest trauma that you struggle with is just saying, all right, look, I don't want to be what I'm familiar with. I don't want to be what my father was. And my dad are cool. I love my dad, but I don't want to be that. If I am that, then what are the products that are going to come from that? I know what that world looks like. I have to not repeat history. The trauma is seeing the movie. I saw that movie. I know how it ends. Don't be in that movie. Be better than that.
Is there a therapist in the Hart home? Is there a therapist in the Hart home?
No, but it's not.
So
it's
you
not
all self.
All self, but that doesn't mean that we knock it. And if we ever got to the point where we didn't need it, we would embrace it. So
brother, I love you, man. I love you. Go to the family. I love you, brother. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, Kev.
This is great,
Kev,
man.
Love you. Hey, man, listen, man. I wasn't gonna play with you. I wasn't gonna play with your time, man. We ain't gonna do that. Listen, give the wife, give the kids, give everybody a hug, respect.
My man.
I love you. Done. All right, big man.